Panera now delivers, so you can order good, clean food right to your office, or door, or porch, or backyard, or front yard, or apartment, or dorm, or castle, or shop, or worksite, or wherever Panera delivers. For lunch, dinner, and everywhere in between. Click the banner to order or visit PaneraBread.com. Participating locations only. Panera. Food as it should be.
This is No BS Job Search of Nice Radio, episode 1086. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. This is a show about networking. You know, that topic you don't really want to do, that thing you don't want to get involved with. You'll probably think about clicking away, but it's the most important thing that you can do as part of your career development and as part of this job search and every job search after. Because frankly, the statistics are very clear. Networking is the primary way that people find work. So I do hope you find this helpful. Hang in there for the end because I'll have information about how to reach me to do one-on-one coaching and all the other services I do. And I also wanted to mention to you something that I think will really help you. And the fact of the matter is, it's not just simply your first level connections that are important. It's the people who your network knows who you don't. So don't just stop at the first person. Go on beyond that. So now, with that, let's get going. And this is a video I'm doing that's really about networking. It has nothing to do with job search. It's about building your network. And frankly, it doesn't matter where you are in life. You're going to discover the value of your network is going to be instrumental in your personal and professional success. I'll just speak for myself and the relationships that I've made by being involved with one group or another, where I've grown to know, like, love, care, help many different individuals at different stages in life, allowing them to grow and helping myself along the way. And I didn't go into it with the idea of being helped, but I've received an enormous amount of help at different times. So I wanted to talk with you about how to build a network. And it really starts off with making time, which I know for me has been something that I've at times neglected and come to pay the price about it at different points. And at which point I wake up and I hit myself in the head and realize that, you know, I've been so immersed in doing tasks that I haven't taken the time to cultivate my relationships. So number one really comes down to making the time. Number two is network when you don't need help. You know, the idea is you don't want to always be seen as the person who's needy. I need you to help me to do something. I want an introduction to so-and-so. I would like a job. Whatever it is, you don't want to be the needy person. You want to be out there helping others. So network when you don't need anything in particular. Next is, you know, as you build your network, there are going to be some people who are going to appear more advantageous than others. So you emphasize the ones that are more important to you, but don't neglect the weak ties. After all, it's often in the weak ties, in the secondary relationships that you develop, that really a lot of success comes up. I know that as I was transitioning into coaching, there was, you know, a coaching client who's referred to me by someone I barely knew, but he believed I could help this person. And, you know, I was very helpful with coaching this person into a new role. So never neglect your weak ties, but always emphasize your primaries. Next, remind people who you are and that you're open to helping them. You know, people have this silly notion that it's one contact that is going to result in all sorts of stuff happening to them or for them. And unfortunately, you know, it doesn't take one connection. It takes multiple touches in order to develop the relationships that result in you helping people and you being helped. So be out there with, you know, doing multiple touches to people, making sure that they're aware that you're open to helping them. Next, endorse them on LinkedIn. People love to see that they've gotten endorsements. And when you have a real relationship where you can critique someone, and if they've got a business, you might be able to do it on Facebook as well. Give them an endorsement. I'm not talking about the little checkoff boxes on LinkedIn. I talk about writing something up that demonstrates that you know them and you can refer them. Social proof is a big part of how someone becomes successful. Like they say in some of the business networks, give more, get more. This is the next to the last item I want to call attention to. The more that you give, the more that you wind up receiving. But if you expect it to be like a bank account where you put something in and you get something out, sorry folks, it doesn't work that way. Often, it takes time and effort for something to pay off. For example, you work in an organization. You work for someone at that firm. They go somewhere else. You don't have real contact with them for lengthy periods of time, but that investment that you made where they mentored you perhaps, or you mentored them, may pay off later on in a situation coming to you that may make all the difference in the world. Lastly, and I don't want to forget this, and I've pointed this out many times, make a point of checking in, particularly with your strong ties during the holidays. People love to be connected with during those times and love to hear what's going on. So make sure you just check in. You don't have to say, by the way, do you know anything? Just simply say, hi, how are you? And connect as people with people. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, here are a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to start by saying that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and look at the tabs on the top, you'll see a menu of choices available to you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, help you with a salary negotiation, answer your questions about your job search, advise you about a decision you have to make about a job offer. Those are all there as an option. I can do a job search makeover with you where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end in half-hour increments so it doesn't have to take a lot of time for each session. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing from folks who like it and are interested in my help. Again, linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. You can take my classes on Skillshare too and become a premium member for 99 cents for the first few months. I have a link in the show notes. Just follow that link, sign up, take my classes. Lastly, I want to mention to you, you can find a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it may seem like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I've curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Take care.
Spring beauty trends are here. At Walgreens, we'll help you create the look that's right for you. Pick up your trusted favorites in cosmetics, skincare, and hair care and explore new, premium, and exclusive beauty products you'll love too. If you have any questions, just ask one of our specially trained beauty consultants in select stores. Stop by Walgreens and find what makes you feel beautiful. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Hair care items are buy one, get one half off mix and match through May 5th with card. Exclusions apply.
Panera now delivers, so you can order good, clean food right to your office, or door, or porch, or backyard, or front yard, or apartment, or dorm, or castle, or shop, or worksite, or wherever Panera delivers. For lunch, dinner, and everywhere in between. Click the banner to order or visit PaneraBread.com. Participating locations only. Panera. Food as it should be.